It's Friday night and I'm going to continue to build this Lego Marvel X-Men X-Mansion. So I've got at the second level of the left ring or right ring, whatever, done. So starting from back 16 to 9. So let's see. We basically kind of add more details on this side. And now I can see back 17 is the roof. So hopefully I get this side complete tonight. And I'm not sure if I can, progress to back number 18 because I've got to watch out for the kids tonight. So, if I build too late and they might wake up in the middle of my build, there will be like big interruption and I will not have any proper sleep in the end. So let's see how it goes because I really need to progress quickly, but never mind, if it takes like 2 weeks to get this done, then that's fine. I could just take a rest in the middle of the build and then continue with whenever I wanted to, because I don't need to reply, or what am I trying to say is that there's no deadline for me to finish this. It's just my hobbies. I should just take it easy, and then we've got a similar building techniques over here. So we're gonna, it's danger room, so obviously there's lots of booby traps or deadly traps. So let's just do this now, and I can tell you, this small piece here, you can actually create something that might be the most painful Lego creation to step on. I do have that video idea, but I haven't got time to really execute that idea. But anyway, let's just focus on finish building this so-called the danger room. It's not really that dangerous. Well, for some minifigures maybe, but for me it isn't. And then let's see how it goes. So I think the biggest challenge for all this booby traps and things is the order of the build. As I mentioned yesterday, when I try to build the interior of the lower level, I just find it extremely difficult for this piece to stick onto the wall. That is the most difficult thing. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just the way that I build isn't properly aligned, or I have no reason for it. But anyway, this is, if I press onto it, it does hurt. Imagine stepping on it. My idea of creating the most painful Lego creation is to do with like how you distribute the spike and the other thing, and you want to have the paint distribute in a way that it's just not centralized at one point. But anyway, that's not related to building this thing. It's just that the way that this is being built kind of trigger or remind me of that particular idea. So the spiky part is actually towards the bottom, so that's why it's pretty hard for it to press against. But anyway, all good now. I mean, for the experience from from yesterday. So gonna turn back to this side, and what's this? Okay, we've got what? It's a bit confusing on how and why I'm gonna do this. So there's a security camera. Of course, you want to torture people, or and then of course you want to see how they struggle. There's a cool way to create a security camera, and we'll be connect to it like this. Then we can add the we've got the control panel as well. Of course, you want to control like how much excessive force you want to apply to get the result right. So, and these going to be stickers, of course, and the stickers just at the bottom. So each of those 16, 11, and 7 let's just make sure that I didn't apply the wrong one. Okay. So this okay 1x2 sticker, I don't mind. It's really what's that? The extra long one that usually cause me problem. And I've got 11, and also the round tile. Oops, having said that, a shaky hand is your biggest enemy when applying sticker. Okay. Oops, just to make sure that I'm not damaging the remainder of the stickers. So, see, I really like how this part being constructed. Not just because it's expansion, I think, there's lots of other creation that you can utilize this particular design. And then we've got a big wall on this side. What next? Of course, windows. Just get the windows in first this time. The thing with windows, right, I like, every single window piece to be applied with the same orientation or same direction. So like sometimes, because when you look in the details and you have multiple windows, and the thing is you can see the logo and some of the product code on this window piece. So if you don't align properly and you look at it and it looks not that uniform, and it actually irritates me. Anyway, but here we are. It should be pretty quick, I think, in terms of this particular bag, and we might be able to start building the other side of the mansion. And then we've got another sticker to apply, which looks like a chessboard that I think Professor X and Magneto would kind of challenge each other. So I think, oops, always find applying stickers on the black Lego tile. It's quite difficult. It's hard to see the alignment. Okay, it's a chessboard. So we've got Bishop and I think Magneto left in terms of the minifigure. Okay, and we can finish up the top here. So of course you need to have the tile to secure the wall, and also allows you to stack up the roof. I don't think the next roof have any action feature built in. I think it's just a central piece, but we'll see what happens. Because sometimes my anticipation could be wrong. Anyway, so here we are. We've got this done, and then we need to add the exterior tile. Just every time with the instruction booklet, kind of one side gets thicker, and sometimes you don't see, the edges. But to be honest, in terms of instruction booklet, sometimes you don't really need to see every single detail, because the more you build, right, you're kind of able to anticipate or understand, or how each piece is going to fit into this particular part. But again, because of those assumptions that you make, sometimes you make significant mistake. We'll see how it goes. So here it's quite straightforward. We only have a few more pieces left. What? Oh, okay. Now, because I already this step is for you to put on the next level, because I already did that yesterday. and then we need to add a few wall, and of course this is going to be facing inside, right? And then we've got the sticker 27 UX266. I really don't know about these references though. Maybe I really need to watch more X-Men. Okay, and then what's next? Okay, so we really don't know all this code what they are referring to. That's okay, because as long as things are looking cool, then that's fine. And then okay. Because you need this piece. This is part of the play feature and action feature that, hey, you can break the wall out, and this is a pretty intense danger room. There's like laser, they got spike, got flame, got saw, circular saw. That's like pretty crazy. Okay, so this is how it fits into here. Oops. Not sure. Okay. And then I think we're gonna build another different trap, and the next one is sticker 25. It's a E92131. 9131. So it's like very similar structure, very similar build. Of course, because it's a same kind of action feature, right? So basically, the wall can pull over. So this one got two small rocket or missile, whatever that you want to call them. Okay, it's a pretty cool build, I think, just because of the element they use and the color scheme makes it really cool. And stick into the wall like this. Okay, and then just kind of stick that through. It's really dark inside, but there's so many traps. Normal people would easily be killed. And then we've got two more side wall here as well before we move on to the roof. And then what's the other one? 22. So 22 is E13132. Okay. So this one have a slightly different, I think, what should say, combination of bricks here. So this is the Lego VIP weekend. It's coming. Well, at least for us, it's starting like in a few hours time. Still don't know like what are the thing, but given that as a double VIP, I would definitely place some order on the exclusive, not the big one, but the exclusive sets like briquettes and stuff. So because some of the set you don't get to buy from normal retail store, so you have to wait for. That means that you don't usually get discount, so you have to wait for double VIP or some really cool gift with purchase before getting this. And it was sticker 29. So to get it out. Okay. Don't mess up. Always worry messing up the sticker application. Okay, so I think it's okay. I think I'm moving pretty fast today. But maybe just today. All right. This is a more ballistic. It's more like grenade type of weapon. So we need 4 of this. And then we're done with back number 16. Should have finished this last night, but well, don't want to build too late. And yesterday was the day that I'm not building as fast. Today building a lot more faster. So it feels like, hey, back number 16 is really short, but the reality is, if I tried to build this yesterday, it would have, taken longer than today. And now we can move on to the roof, which is back 17. And then once finished back 17, then I think we're done with book 2. And the next part is, again, the base of the what's the courtyard, or like putting stuff on the base plate. Then well, let's see how fast I get through this. If I can get through this at the same pace, and then I can consider going through and starting like book number 3. And to be honest, this actually takes shorter than I expected. I think even the Dungeons and Dragon Red Dragon's Tale, that castle took, I think in terms of build complexity, the other set is a bit more complex, hence taking longer. This one actually, it's not your typical superhero set, but it's not getting the level of your modular building type set as well. So that's how I feel about it. So is it this way? Anyway, I'm struggling to find the pieces that I need. Okay. Right. Oops. Got the wrong direction. Then obviously it's this way, right? Anyway, really struggling to understand how things work here. Okay. And then we got the it's really hard to put this in. Wait, that's correct. Okay. And then here. What? Okay. What? And it's facing this way. You see, it's not that much left, but then it's a bit confusing on how it's supposed to construct, and then we need to build 2 of this. So let's just speed through this one, and if I can get it done quickly, then I can make a start on back number 18. And then that, like, once move on to the next book, then I think we are in the end game, or should I say, it's getting towards the end of the build, and I just need to find the bricks that I need. I thought it's a 1x4, but it's actually 2 1x2. Sometimes you don't see it. It's the dark color, so you don't really see the line between the 2 bricks. Okay. All right. And then we've got some different color on the top of here, and here. And then what's next? Sometimes it's just hard to see which part is which, though. Okay. So this has to be the side of it. I think the way that the step is designed makes it difficult, because you can't really place. I mean, yeah, if you place on a flat surface and push on top, then it's fine. But if you kind of build like me, then it's not entirely secure yet. So the risk of things breaking apart will become harder. So like this. Okay. What? Nope. That's wrong. Because I make a mistake. Just keep falling apart. Because until you kind of finish the whole roof, and it's a bit wobbly, but you'll get there in no time. Okay. So it's a pretty standard on how the roof is being constructed. Unfortunately, because how it builds underneath is not that realistic. But I don't think that you can make any more realistic. The reason I built a big set with a very realistic roof setup, I forgot which one. Maybe if you have watched the previous video, you can tell me. Is it the A-frame? Not the A-frame cabin. A-frame cabin was a long time ago, so it's more recent, I think. Which one is it? I think it's a no, the Hocus Pocus still. What other big set that I built lately? It's not the D&D castle. Must be something else. I can't remember. And then we've got lots of slope to the point. Okay. And then just like one. Well, it's not that many, just 8 of them. 2, 3, 4. But because Lego doesn't have a certain shape to go L, or like turn the corner, so this part looks just a little bit weird. And then we'll keep applying this on this side. Yeah, I don't think unless they make a new. I mean, if it's the round edges one, and they do have the L shape type, but for the angular slope one they didn't have, so That's something that you you have to accept. It's actually a little bit irritating to look at them. um, but anyway, but what else they can do? There's nothing they can do about it though. So, well, I guess they can. Yeah, maybe. No, they can't. There's no such uh, shape Lego bricks to make it a smoother look. We're about to finish the roof, so let's see. So it has to be like this, right? Okay. Sometimes can't really figure out how it's supposed to face. What's the other one? Okay, got this here, and then I think there are lots of attachment to allow you to kind of attach effect parts for different figures. And I've got the chimney, of course, but I need the bricks, and I think this one kind of built in a fairly interesting way that I never seen before. That's something new. Okay, all right. But okay. Need one additional brick so that I can apply. And but yeah, this one is a way or a techniques or a design that fairly interesting, because I have never built a chimney like this before. And then we got this piece here. But unfortunately, this piece has a hole, because if there's no hole, I think it would look much better. And then we've got obviously the aircon. And then we turn this around. Okay, so this is the front. And make sure that the angle is right. Okay. It's always hard to apply this. And then we've got two again, like the edges. So it's a very similar thing that we've done before. I'm gonna do it together. Okay. Yeah. So this one is a shorter one compared to the what's that? The central. Oops! I just my finger caught in between bricks. And yeah. Oh well, I think because on the other side the arch is smaller, so hence you have this shorter version. And then what's next? I think it's something interesting, but imagine like if you need to build this like 50 times. Okay, and then just yeah. So it's fairly straightforward and fairly fun to build, because I always find all this making angles fun to build. And then we'll just need to apply the edges. Okay. Okay, and then the last part would be adding some plants. Okay, we've got like silver sausages to add the final texture. So getting there. So I think I can progress with, starting back, what's that? Back 18 or book 3, and we just need to have this. What? Ah, okay. That's just, I got one too low. Okay. Right, and then we need to adjust the angle a little bit. Okay. Okay. And then this one is the heat pump. Oh, the heat pump doesn't have anything at the back. Okay. And there will be 2 exposed studs, which is not ideal in terms of looks, but anyway, and then we can apply the sausage. I think it's so hard to apply. Maybe the sausage is better to apply when before you put thing in. Oops. But anyway, looks okay. But yeah, I wish it looks. I don't know. I feel not entirely right, but anyway, we've got this roof done, and then we just need to have it on top. Okay. Something not okay. Now it's all aligned. Now we've got the roof done, so we need to add some plants at the front. I think this one is got it the other way around. So that looks more like it. And then there's some new ways of building a tree. I think. So here, it's all inverted. I think it will be an interesting way of creating a new Christmas tree, but having all this one by one piece aligned is actual nightmare. Seems like there are 2, but anyway, it's a really interesting way on how you create plants. I always find it fascinating on different ways on creating a plant. Is it a legal technique? Is it legal? I don't know. It seems like normally you don't get to do things this way. Okay. All right. But anyway, it's a very interesting way of building. And then okay, you have to turn it a little bit, otherwise the leaf won't fit. And now it won't fit. And just need to add this on top. And we've got the tree here, which is I'll just pull those away. Let's just remove road first so I can see where to apply this. Okay, this right here. And now we've got this side done. So the next step is actually connect to the main piece. I thought, hey, you know, this part when it's connected to the central area, it will be loose. But actually, once you push it in, it's actually locked together. So that's something to look forward to. And then we've got book 2 done. So let this begin like back 18, so I can get a start at the next area. So, well, this is book 1, and then we've got book number 3, starting with back number 18. It will be interesting. Oh, totally forgot. Hey, we've still got Iceland. So I thought, hey, there's only 2 minifigures left, but actually no, we've got 3 minifigures left. And then we have Iceland. So let's just get back 18 out, but after this, I think I'm gonna call it a day because I don't want to spend too much time processing the video. Because I do need to go to bed earlier. But I just need a sip of water first. Throat a little bit dry. Yeah. Okay. I should start by doing minifigure, but given that I already have it with me, and let's just get some bricks out of the way so I can find the parts I need a lot easier. Iceman is a cool minifigure, but I think it's a little bit too white. Doesn't, you know, it gives me the feeling of a snowman rather than an Iceman. I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, it's not a bad minifigure, it just doesn't feel icy, you know. But then I don't know if they can, or maybe, you know, the clear transparent blue material is not the best to create the minifigure. So what did I miss a brick? There should be another. Oh no, okay. Looking for something that doesn't exist. So one blast is bigger than the other one. Oops. Okay, got Iceman here. I'll stick it next to the other minifigures. I think this part will be fairly straightforward, given that, you know, just adding the pavement and stuff. There's nothing complicated with this. In fact, so as I mentioned many times, building a set like this is the most fun part, I would say, at least for me. It's just the feeling of having, you know, the tile kind of lined up on a base plate. Does feel good. Okay, and then we've got this here now, and this, yeah, and then of course this part is creating the necessary part to connect with the main area. I think it does mean that, hey, even though you can access on top, you know, some of the corridor around is going to be very hard to access just from the top. It's fairly small. You can, but then it's not that easy because like, you know, these with that bar kind of all stuck in, not just one but two. It's not easy to pull out, but they have to do that to make the, you know, overall build, you know, secure enough so it doesn't break apart when you try to move the set around. So okay, it's struggling a little bit to get all the bricks in place. I think my hands a little bit shaky at times, but anyway, I wonder what's the paint studs over there. I'm gonna represent. There's always something kind of hidden, not just this set, but many Lego set of this size. At this price point, usually have something that when you're gonna building the set, there are always things kind of hidden away. It makes it, well, I guess unless you know, you know, the Easter egg, then it's kind of hard to understand why it's being there, and you know, it's there, but it's not necessary to give you any what's that? I guess you can only experience while building it, because once built, it's hidden away and it's not easy to take out. Then, you know, what's the point, right? And we've got the card for Xavier's school. Charles Xavier, his card. Which it's printed, but well, some of the stuff, you know, can't be reused, right? So you'll never get a print of this unique thing. Sometimes that's why, you know, some of the more exclusive sets are more expensive, because they sometimes do have you know, these printed. But anyway, there's one thing that I wish they printed on this set is the you know, the big sign. Unfortunately, it's a sticker, because it would be nicer if it's like that Xavier School for Gifted Yarns. That like if that piece is printed, then I will be happy. You know, paying this type of money and that piece is not printed, yeah, it does feel a little bit weird. I don't know, maybe I could do back number 19 as well, like with this pace of building. Because I will be, you know, continue to build this tomorrow as well. But we'll see what happens. But I think the right decision is to, you know, cut off at this point, you know, once this one is built. I don't know, maybe I'll have a look. I think, you know, it's a good point to stop again. You know, if I continue, the video will be much longer. There's no guarantee, you know, the next batch is going to be under 10 minutes. It could be 15, it could be 20, depending on the complexity of the build. But here, it's not that complex. But to be honest, the depth of the set, there's nothing much that they can do about it if they, you know, really need to fit what they need to do. Because you need the courtyard, you're limited by being compatible with other modular buildings. So like, okay, you need to have space here. So otherwise, it will be a really odd shaped, or it will be so big that, that nobody can afford, right? But at the same time, because you know, they want to be modular compatible, then you get a fully closed one, but kind of compact. Otherwise, you'll probably get something more like the Home Alone house, or worst case is a open back dollhouse type of set. While it will be still looking great from the front. To be honest, I don't really mind open back set if it has enough depth. But the biggest problem is I don't have any enclosed display shelf or something like that. If it's open back, the cleaning of the dusting of the set is extremely time consuming, given that all does kind of collect on each level, every single small details and things that you collect this, and it's not easy. Even you've got a brush, you've got a mini vacuum, it's still going to take time. That is why I prefer fully enclosed one, because if it's enclosed, it's very unlikely that there's still a little bit of dust might get in, but less of a problem compared to a open back design. And how the pavement work is slightly different to your usual modular building, and that makes this set kind of fun to build. And then that's it. We've got back 18 done like this, and then what's 19? Let me just take a look what back 19 looks like. I'll leave it for tomorrow so that I can just wrap up the video and prepare to go to bed. But here we are. We got back 19 done. Basically, we've got well, if I'm facing this way, I could say the right wing. And then we start building the left wing. And to be honest, it's actually not that big. It's very compact, but the tons of detail. So far, I'm really happy on what I got. The plenty of cool minifigure, fun build. It's great, except some of the part that they just don't have the element to build. But that's it. I'll leave all those details for the detailed review. But tonight I'm calling it night. So good night.